Hi, I'm Gianna Jaubre. I'm looking so forward to seeing families back on campus soon. Please take time to watch this video. We're going to go through our safety and procedure protocols so you'll know what to expect your first day back here on campus.
Hello, my name is Samantha Jean-Vivienne and I am the Crisis Service Manager for CLCS. I am here today to talk about our health screening process for when learners return to campus. Each day that your learner is scheduled to be on campus, you will receive an email from our app provider called Crisis Go. Through this email, you will self-report for your learner. These questions will include exposure and symptoms of COVID. You must answer no to each of these questions in order for your learner to enter campus. When you answer no to each of these questions, you will receive a green QR code. Please ensure that you have this code ready for our scanning purposes. If you prefer to download the app versus receiving an email each day, you may do that as well. The app is a red Crisis Go with a black cross on it. Once you receive your first initial email from Crisis Go, there will be an option in there to create an account. Once you create an account, you may download the app and log in and certify your learner through the app.
Learners can be dropped off in front of school at the white curb. It's important each morning that you download the Crisis Go app and have your learner pre-certified so that that QR code can be scanned right when they arrive to school. You'll pull up to the white curb, the QR code will get scanned, and your child's temperature will be taken. From there, your child will move into school. The procedure for UV learners, for families that are dropping off their kids, you can do that in front of the school on 3rd Street. Many of the learners take the bus or they walk to school. In that case, there are 2 different drop-off points where they can check in. There'll be a table right in front of school. Their temperature will be taken. Their QR code will be scanned. And then if that is all clear, they'll be able to enter school. The same procedure will happen here on Brush Street. It's very, very important to expedite this process that every family goes to Crisis Go each morning and pre-certifies their child. For safety purposes, our middle school and high school learners will not be using lockers. They will have their backpacks with them in their classrooms. Each grade level will have its own classroom and each cohort within that grade level. Our facilitators are going to rotate in and out of the classrooms and the learners are going to stay in those stable groupings. Our groups will be 15 kids or less, so we meet the county standards for safety. If your learner is going to be getting lunch from school, it will be delivered to each classroom and they will grab it and go at the end of the day. All learners, when they leave school, if they're being picked up, you're going to meet your learner in front of the school at the white zone again, or if they walk home, they'll be dismissed at our different gates so they can exit school safely and with that social distance that we really need to enforce. For our stable cohorts that are here each day, the smaller groupings that I've talked about, they're going to remain in one classroom and our facilitators are going to rotate to create that safety. For our facilitators though, they need to stay a further distance then away from the learners. And the blue tape that has been put down in each classroom marks off where that distance is. All of our classrooms have had updates made to them. In our portables, the ventilation systems, our HVAC systems, have been updated, as well as in our brick and mortar buildings, fans have been installed to make sure that we're having appropriate airflow. In each classroom, all the desks as well are separated apart by 6 feet to make sure that the kids are safe and have that safe distance. Kids are still required to wear masks in class. When your middle school and high school learners come back to site, things are going to look a little different. Our schedule is going to be a hybrid schedule where learners will attend school either Monday and Tuesday or Thursday and Friday. We're going to accommodate by having streamed lessons for the days that your learners are not on site, and they'll be able to log in and see that streamed lesson from home, or if you're opting to stay home full-time in full distance learning. We're doing this by, we've added new technology to each of the classrooms using the Epson projectors that enable the teachers to do more engaging lessons and be able to annotate and hook up to their Zoom lessons. Our start time is going to be at 9 a.m. It'll stagger slightly for middle school and high school start time, as well as our end time will be staggered, where learners will be out of school around 12:30. If your learner is getting lunch, that is at that point, it will be delivered to their classroom. They'll grab and go and head home from there. Please look out for schedules for your learners. There should be very little adjustments. It's going to look a lot like they have right now, except if they're coming to site to join us 2 of those days a week.
All right, everyone, let's walk to the front of the building for the end of the day. Great job today.
Thank you.
In the morning, when you pre-screen your learner using the Crisis Go app before arriving, there will be a question to identify how your learner will leave campus at the end of the day. Please check if they will be walking home, riding a bike home, or being picked up. If you indicated that your learner will be picked up, they will be escorted to the front of the building by their facilitator, where they will be instructed to wait behind a marker as they await your arrival.
I'm glad to have the opportunity to show all the families of what to expect when they come back on campus, and also to let you know how excited we are to see all the families and learners back very soon.